Okay, so today I will be doing my sort of Pixar movie ranking video. As you can see, I've already placed them because I just couldn't figure out how to do them again. So there's nothing on the terrible tier, there's nothing on the bad tier. Okay, this is the sort of format I'm gonna go. Okay, so as you can see at the bottom, we have Brave. It's more of a Disney movie. I'm just, that's sort of what I'm trying to say. It's got that sort of Disney element to it. I was thinking of putting it here on the end of good, sort of in between good, like okay. I was like thinking of putting it here, but no. Then I moved on to, of course, we've got Incredibles 2, the sequel to Incredibles. And we've got Incredibles. It's predictable at parts, but I'm not saying I hate this movie. I really do love it, but like, okay, I don't know why I put it there. So Dory, I just put it here. It's just a cool movie, but it wasn't as good as Finding Nemo. So this is I don't know if this is Mexican or anything, but I just found this on Tier Maker. So this is Bug's Life, which is a really cool movie as well. So this is the sort of the Mission Impossible sort of version of Cars, which is not a lot of people dig, but I grew up with Cars, so I really love that. So Toy Story 4, it didn't live up to the heights of Toy Story, the first three, but I absolutely love this movie as well. Cars 3, which is an epic movie, I love this, really cool. The Good Dinosaur, the Funny Dinosaur, I forgot the name of this movie, but I cried while watching this movie as a kid. It was so sad, and it was a really good animation on this movie. Wait, I'm just gonna do this so my screen is okay. So then we have Monsters University, which I loved watching this movie as a kid. Amazing, love that movie. So it's got a little bit of recency bias. It's been around for about 6-7 months, but really really love this movie. It's got some dark sort of more adult concepts in the movie, but it's really really cool. Wally, amazing sort of sci-fi animation, just knocks out the park. Coco is just this guy just wants to sing and play guitar, and all these people are just stopping him, and it's this really, it gives you that same sort of feeling, that vibe every time. And next we go on to Ratatouille, which is just this cooking thing. It's kind of gross because it's a rat cooking, but like it just works. It just works. And it's just the cooking scenes are absolutely just mouth-watering. Next we have Inside Out. So this movie has been portrayed in a way that it's sort of like children emotion, and it's really really clever in the way it does it. And next we go on to Toy Story 3, which is just, we felt like that was the end. It was the end of the saga. This was it. But then we got Toy Story 4. This was like the ending that we all wanted. Well, really, the end. It was sort of, yeah, but then, the sort of course, hate, you have such hate for the villain. I don't want to say who the villain is or anything, but like, I don't want to spoil anything if you watch that, but like, strawberries. Amazing, when Buzz turns into the Spanish sort of thing. A really, really cool movie overall. And then we have The Incredibles. Some people absolutely love this. This is their number one. And for me, not really. But it's still number 8, so that's still really good. I've always had a big place for this movie. I watched this movie. I watched this and then Incredibles 2. and I absolutely loved it. It was just so good. Yeah, it's sort of the syndrome, the villain, and it's not as, it's just really cool. Absolutely, like the Fantastic Four elements. And then Cars. Like I said, I grew up with the Cars franchise. I love these movies. It's absolutely, jaw-dropping how good this movie is. Yeah, I absolutely love it. Next, we have Toy Story 1. I love this movie. It's like the start of it. It's this really just amazing friendship story. And it was like, just bringing toys being alive. It freaks you out, but it was cool as well. It was just this, how like you can like other toys can replace each other. Once toys are gone, they're gone. And how children don't really care for their toys sometimes. It's just this really meaningful sort of friendship story that just pure genius. It started off Pixar, really. Then we have Finding Nemo. You know, this movie is absolutely gold. Like, this movie is so well executed. On the dot. Nemo is trying to find his son, and he's gonna face the whole ocean, the sharks, everything, to find him, and it's just really really cool. And yeah, I watched this as a kid, I cried, and everything about this movie is top notch, top notch. So we got some recency bias here again. We've got Onward. First time I watched this movie, I was like, this is my favorite movie of all time. It lowered a little bit, and then it lowered a little bit. But I still absolutely love this movie. I'm probably one of the only people out there that actually praise this movie in God status. Like the Tom Holland, Chris Pratt. When this film came out, I was really into Dungeons and Dragons and all the fantasy, Lord of the Rings, of course. The Dark Tower, Stephen King books, and all this sort of stuff. And I absolutely love like that sort of stuff. And this movie came out, and I was like, holy this! And that scene where I can talk about this movie, I can talk about all the flaws in this. Guinevere, just Guinevere. This movie is just it's so different. It's so different, but amazing movie. So now we're on to our top 3. These are all movies probably in the 2000s. I'm pretty sure these are all in the 2000s. I'm not sure. Toy Story 2. I have such a love for this movie. With Zog, Emperor Zog or something like that. He comes in and he wrecks the whole show and all this sort of stuff, and it's so cool how Woody, he gets captured and everything. I've watched this movie probably the most in this list, probably most. I'm not sure. I have such a heart for this movie. I absolutely love this movie, and I can't say anything else. This movie is just so cool, and everything about it. From the opening scene where it's like he's basically in this sort of, it's absolutely so amazing. It gives you lost every time. And then we have Monsters Inc. We scare because we care. This movie is I have, so many memories of me watching this movie as a kid, having the CD, me and my mom going to see Monsters University. Absolutely love this movie. And I think the greatest thing about this movie is that it's got this sort of, the way the Pixar just ties all their stories together. and all this sort of stuff, and it's mind blowing really. And Monsters, it's just got the friendship between these two, and Mike Wazowski, absolutely sort of scaring children for the scares, keep electricity and all this sort of stuff, and it's so cool. Then we have my number one. You probably saw it already. It's up. It's all the way up the list. The first scene is just brings you tears. So sad. And everything about this movie is just top-notch quality. I remember watching this movie and feeling so happy, sad, these emotions, and this the reason why this is on my all-time list. I have a huge, amazing list, but then look at my all-time list. Just look at it. Like, these are the movies that mean very much to me. These all-timers are in my top 50, top 30, top 20 movies. And those top 3 are probably in my top 15 or 10. I absolutely adore those movies. Yeah, and Up is just such a good movie. So that was it for today. I might do a video, I don't know. So that's it from the Aquatic Apprentice. I haven't done a lot of stuff like this on my channel. And hope you guys enjoy this video and enjoy this format that I takes place. So, see you. Bye.